The heart of what we want to talk today is about it's a book you wrote called Live to Forgive. It's a story about your dad,
Yes.
who was an alcoholic. So you're an ACOA.
That's right, adult children of alcoholics.
And here's this sports piece that opens up the beginning of the book.
So it's the first chapter in the book. That was my first memory of being scared of my dad and a little worried that something wasn't right. People would assume this, being at ESPN for many years. I love sports. Like, that's all I cared about as a kid. So when your dad tells you we're going to your first ever NFL game, you're excited. You walk through the gates and you see a sea of green, a 100-yard football field, and you're just so excited as a kid. And that's the last good memory I had from that day. Once they started playing and the kickoff happens, my dad, who was drinking at that time, probably got 2 or 3 or 4 beers in him, I'm guessing, before the game even started. But then it got worse, because after the game, we're driving home, and my dad had been pretty wasted, weaving in and out of traffic and lots of horns, and my stepmom was in the car and screaming at him to stop driving like a maniac, and I'm in the back seat just scared.
Let's go a step further here. The book is really not about that story as much as it is about the healing side. Forgiveness only takes one person.
That's correct. And Jesus says we are to forgive every single time that we are wronged. That's hard, but that's truth. Jesus commands us to forgive every time. Why? Because he forgives us every single time we ask him.